What happened previously with your other charge a few years ago?
Another disabled client accused me of assaulted him at a disabled program, and there was nothing proving his story.
There was nothing proving his story?
His allegation.
His allegation? Were you working at a...
I was working at no, I was fired actually. I was there for 12 years as a janitor, and I was fired after April 6, 2018.
You're fired because of the crime?
Nope, because of the attendance.
I'm not talking about the messages, I'm talking about your prior offense.
Okay, the prior offense is that I was falsely accused of something.
So were you convicted?
Something that I didn't do, yes.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. You see, why are you dancing around the question? Sex offender registry, right?
I'm a tier 1.
You're a tier 1 sex offender. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
This video is purely for educational and documental purposes. It is important to note that any statements made in this video are not intended to accuse or implicate anyone in any wrongdoing. Furthermore, it is crucial to emphasize that any form of harassment toward individuals shown in this video is strongly discouraged and not supported. Let us maintain a respectful and understanding environment for everyone involved. This video might include content and language that could be disturbing or inappropriate for some viewers, especially kids. Its purpose is to educate and inform parents and communities about the potential online dangers that children may encounter. It also aims to shed light on those who might pose these risks. All subjects are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Warning. The following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Where is he? Here, grab this. Aaron, nice to meet you. Is this you?
Yes, why?
Okay, we're here to talk to you about these chats. Do you understand?
No.
You don't understand? You talk about how you're nervous about getting in trouble. Now you understand why we're here talking to you? You don't understand?
I am.
Well, we have all the chats here. We know exactly who you are. We know what you're doing here. This could either go one or two ways. Either you get some help for what you're doing today.
I'm not doing anything, just meeting a friend.
How old is this friend?
He told me he was 18.
He did?
Yes, he did.
Are you sure? Is that why you said that you were scared of him being on the sex offender registry?
No.
Well, then why would you say you're scared of being on the sex offender registry? You said right here, read this for me. Read it.
I'm sorry, I can't read.
You want me to read it for you?
Yeah,
okay.
because
Yeah, I'm about to be 14. Hope you don't mind. I thought you said you were 18. Then he said, I don't want to get in trouble. You promise. Do not let me down.
I'm just here for a friend to eat dinner. That's it.
To eat dinner?
That's what he texted me. That's why I'm here, to be a friend with him.
Is that so?
Yes.
Nothing else that you're doing here for?
No. And
what does this say? What does this say right here?
I don't know.
You wrote it. What do you mean you don't know? You're the one who wrote this.
I'm sitting here texting it.
Okay, let me show you what you wrote. Yes and yes.
Okay, but we did not have sex.
You were
okay.
here. You were.
But no. Okay, but
who said something about sex?
It says right here that you said that I said. Okay, but
I said that, or you said that?
No, he said that.
Whose message is this?
That is mine, but he texted me.
Texted you what?
That he wanted sex.
Can you show it to me where he wanted sex?
It says in the voice messages.
I have the voice messages.
I have it as well.
I have all the voice messages.
I understand that. He asked me. I did not ask for any sex, and I told him.
Yes, you did. You said you were asking about a one-night stand with him?
No, I did not.
Okay, let's read the whole chats then, shall we?
Yes.
Okay, let's read the whole chats. Yeah, I'm about to be 14. Hope you don't mind. I thought you said you were 18. Yeah, I act that age, but I've been with boyfriends older. I'm not a snitch.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. So he was wrong as well, because he stated that he was with guys older than me.
Older than you?
Yeah, that's what it says that he stated.
And
so
then look
he is wrong as well, man.
He's wrong?
Yeah, because
Are you wrong too?
No.
You're not wrong?
Because I'm just here to come on a date. I mean, on
Oh,
no,
a date.
No.
You just
no.
You're tripping over your own words, buddy.
No, I'm here to be a friend with him because he was making dinner.
Does this sound like friends? Does this sound like...
But he was also wrong too.
So both of you are wrong?
We were both wrong, but we did not do anything sexual.
But the plan was what?
No,
What
the plan was to come here to be friends and have dinner.
Is that what it says in the chat?
Yes.
What is
yes.
it? It does?
Yes, it does that.
Is there anything else that's said in the chats besides that?
I'm gonna have to call the policeman.
If you call the police, you're gonna be the one who's gonna get arrested.
No, I'm not, because we did not do anything wrong. We did not do any pictures. We did not do anything like that.
If you call the police, I'm gonna tell you right now, we already know your whole criminal history, right?
Then that's fine.
What's your criminal history?
The point of it is
what
that
is
you're
the criminal
a harassable person.
What is the criminal history of yours?
The criminal history is that I was falsely accused of something I didn't do.
What did you were falsely accused of?
Of another disabled person accusing me.
Of what?
I'm not going to sit here and go into details with
battery, right?
That's correct, and I didn't have, there was no evidence on that.
So were you convicted or did you plead guilty?
I told the public defender that I cannot read, and that I told him I can't read, that I needed for him to read the whatever I'm signing for.
So did you plead guilty?
No, I did not.
Were you convicted?
No, I was not.
You were not?
No.
Really?
Because there was nothing wrong with these messages.
I'm not talking about the messages, I'm talking about your prior offense.
Okay, the prior offense is that I was falsely accused of something
So were
I
you
didn't
convicted?
do. Something that I didn't do, yes.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. You see, why are you dancing around the question?
Because you're sitting here and
you are gonna get in trouble if you don't be truthful with me. I'm giving you opportunity after opportunity to be truthful with me. I've been very nice to you so far. I haven't raised my voice. I haven't told all the neighbors. I haven't even called the cops yet. I've been very, very nice to you. And I told you from the beginning that this could either go one or two ways. Either you get some help and own up to your mistakes and own up to the problems that you did here, or the second option is don't own up to anything, ignore this, have no sympathy, have no remorse, and then we will call the police and they're gonna come and arrest you and take you to jail. Are you on probation or parole?
No, I'm not on either.
Okay, well, you could face these crimes if I call, right? Yes or no? I mean, let's not play games here.
Okay,
you said I hope that your parents are not gonna know.
Because he was sitting there and telling me that he had boyfriends older than me.
So why are you talking
that to me? So
you talked about sex. We can have sex.
He was asking me
why did you
that.
say that?
I told him I did not want
where did you say it?
It's in the messages, in the voice.
I have the voice messages recorded. You never said that.
I'm not sitting here and wanting to have sex.
Why would you say we can have sex? Why did you
said that?
You said this is your message. This is your message, Aaron.
You are talking to someone with the my intentions is not having sex with him.
What's your intentions?
My intentions were coming here because he was offering me to come to dinner as a friend.
And then were you guys going to go back to your place?
No, I actually was not going to have him come back to my house.
Why was the whole plan was that? Why was the plan?
Because he wanted to come meet me because he was making me dinner. He paid for Uber.
You talked about you wanted him to come to your house,
no,
your
I did
apartment.
Not.
Yes, you did.
Okay, that was my intentions. But that was not the real honest thing. I was not going to have him come back. I was just going to have him.
Why
pay
would
for
you talk
Uber.
about it then? Why would you say it?
Because of something just like what you guys are doing now. That this was a scam.
This is a scam? Well, you talk about I told you that I'm only top. Are you bottom?
Okay, but you're sitting here and telling me about the messages that I'm sending him.
How old did he tell you he was? How old did he tell you?
He told me he was 18 years old.
No, he didn't. When did he ever tell you 18? When did he ever say it?
From the beginning of the messages.
We have the whole beginning of the messages.
Okay, but maybe he deleted the messages.
Can you show it to me where he said this?
I don't, because I delete the messages, man.
I know you deleted the messages because you don't want any evidence on your phone. That's why you deleted the messages. You think that we don't know what you're doing?
I'm not doing anything wrong.
He told you his age numerous times. 14,
no,
yes.
From the beginning, he told me he was 18. He told me from the beginning, yes.
He told you the age numerous times. You talk about, I would love to be in a relationship with you.
Okay, but that is something that's not wrong, but it's not...
It's not wrong?
Okay, it's not wrong to be in a relationship.
With a 14-year-old.
Okay, because he stated in the message that he has dated other relationships too.
So
he also stated in the messages, but you're talking about my messages, but you're not talking about his.
Yeah, but his messages say
That he was
doesn't
in-
make you
yes.
doesn't make it right.
Okay, but it
If
doesn't
he-
make him right either, man.
if he had
It
a
doesn't
relation.
make it right either because he's sitting here and
So
coaching me on
he's in the wrong.
as well.
So are you both in the wrong?
I did not send any photos of
I didn't
anything
say that.
naked.
I didn't say that.
So my basically is for what you're sitting here telling me is that he's not doing wrong either.
I'm talking about you.
I'm talking
You're
about
the
both
adult.
of us.
You're
I
the
understand
adult.
that.
You're the
I
adult,
understand
bud.
that, but he
You're
sat
the
there and told me he was
adult, bud.
18, man.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
show
he
it to
did.
me. Can you show it to me? You know
I'm
why
not-
you can't show it to me? Because it doesn't exist.
It does exist.
It doesn't exist.
Yes. He can
Do you
sit there and
think
give
that?
you all the messages.
Do you think that if anybody reads these chats, do you think that they would believe your story about how
To be
you
honest with you, yes, because I am disability.
Yeah,
and I'm
but-
also in the regional center.
regional
okay.
center for what?
I am disabled. I've been with it since I was a child, man.
Child. Oh, so you talk about what age did you find out that you were gay? 8. I was 6. I was looking at
So
boys in
stop,
school.
man.
You were
Yeah,
looking at boys
okay,
in school?
But yeah, when I was 8, yeah, because I'm gay. Okay? So what is so wrong with that?
He says right here, I'm about to be 14. Why would
Okay,
I talk
but
to
you,
some...
But do you see
Look,
any other pictures about sex? Do you see any
I
pictures
saw,
of naked? No, there was no pictures.
do you know that talking like this to a minor is illegal?
Okay, but he's
you know that?
also talking to me as well, so he can get in trouble as well.
So should
because-
both of you get in trouble?
Absolutely,
Okay, after we talk to you, we will go talk to him. Is that fair?
absolutely.
Okay, but can you at
Because
least
he's
own up
sitting
to
there
your
just-
mistakes?
Okay, my
Own up to your
mistake, yes,
mistakes.
but there's no,
What's your
there's
mistakes?
no pictures in there.
I never
stating
said
that.
I never
Okay,
said pictures.
Okay.
Why do you keep bringing that
But you're
up?
sitting here talking about things
I'm
that I
ta-
sent to him.
Yeah,
but
you
he
s-
also sent things to me
I'm
that are wrong too.
I will talk to him after I talk to you, but
Okay,
we need to
but
clarify
this.
this
Is what I'm
first.
sitting here saying that you guys are sitting here blaming me for everything, but it's also him that does.
What
things
about
too.
you? Are you the adult here? Shouldn't you have
It doesn't
stopped
matter.
talking to
I
him?
am not considered as an adult because
You're
I
not?
have a learning disability.
You sure did know a lot of
No,
how to
I do
cover your
not.
tracks.
No, I do
yes, you
not.
do.
No, I do
You
not,
talk.
man.
You talk about how you want to delete the messages. Did you delete the messages? Why would he tell him to delete the
Because he
messages?
sat there and said that he was.
Why would you tell him to delete the messages? Why?
Because that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Why would he delete the? Why would he delete the messages? Why would he
Because
tell
he
him?
sat there and told me from the beginning that he was.
Where did he say it? Where?
You have all the messages, man.
You
have
can't.
it.
You what you're saying is absolute lies. You can't say.
Okay,
you
because
can't.
you're sitting there and accusing me, and you're.
I have
accusing a
this.
disabled
I have the
person.
proof.
Okay, you
I
have the proof, but you don't know about my ability.
I know that you were charged with a sex offense and you were convicted of that. I know that.
for something I didn't do. So check
I know
into
that.
it, man. And
I
there's
know
no
that.
evidence on
and
it.
I know
so.
that you showed up here with the intent to have
Oh,
sex with a 14-year-old.
no, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did not.
We just read your
do,
chats.
Okay, do I say something
I
about
love
having
you,
sex?
honey. You don't love
Okay.
me.
Okay, but you know
Oh.
what? But that doesn't show
Are
anything
you
about sex,
are
man.
you excited to be in a relationship with
Okay,
me?
but that's just
Do
a
you-
relationship. That's nothing about
So
sex.
so would you date this 14-year-old?
To be honest with you, after what I just found out now, no.
But before, yes.
To be honest with you, this is all a scam.
I said
because
before.
You guys put him up to this.
I said before.
No,
you
I
date
would
with him?
not.
But
I
you
would
said,
not.
are you excited to be in a
because
relationship
this-
with me?
Okay, yeah,
Why?
I said that for
Why?
the beginning.
Why would you want a relationship with him? Why?
Because this is the reason why.
Why? What's the reason
Because
why?
you guys know him and he contacted
You don't
us.
even know us at this point. You don't
Well,
even
then
know us.
you guys are coming up to a total
You-
stranger
you
and sitting here
said-
and harassing me.
Harassing? Do you think that the police would think that this is harassing? What they
Okay.
will find the harassing is
Okay,
what you said
but
to a
there's nothing
14-year-old.
okay, there's nothing saying about sex. He
Yeah,
sat
I
there
just
and said he
read
wanted-
it.
Okay, but he
Read this.
stated it. He stated it.
Where did he say it?
He
Where?
said that he wanted to have sex. He wanted to come to my apartment.
Where? Show it to me. Show it to me.
It's in the text.
Show it to me. Go ahead. Show
I
it.
don't know.
You don't know because it doesn't exist.
Yes, it does.
Are you not ashamed of yourself, Aaron?
To be honest with you, I should be ashamed of you and this guy of stooding me up.
Really?
Absolutely.
You don't have any remorse for what you did, Aaron?
I'm not doing anything wrong of just coming to a friend's and having dinner.
How old is this friend?
You tell me. You have all the proof.
I know. You know the age.
Okay, it doesn't matter. What is
Why
so
can't-
wrong
why-
of having a friend that is 14?
What's so wrong about it? Because you're an adult.
It doesn't matter. I have a disability that I have a mind of a 16-year-old.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do. So if you want to investigate why don't you look further than that, man?
Your goes out the window when you talk about I told you to shut off your location. Why would he tell him to? Why would he tell him to?
He was sitting there telling me.
No,
that he
you
was gonna
told.
No, I did
I
not.
told you shut off your location.
If you want to answer my thing,
you told me
I'm gonna
that
get
you were.
help. Do you understand?
You.
But my point of
Do you
it
want
is,
help? Do you want help?
The point of it is that I'm not here to do anything.
Do you want help?
I'm just here to have dinner with him.
Dinner? Does this say dinner, Aaron? I hope that your parents are not going to know.
Can you just stop and just get me home?
Do you want me to tell the whole neighborhood what you're doing here? Because
you're already announcing everybody. Look, everybody's already watching.
Well, you're the one who's making a big scene out of this.
No, I'm not, because of your cameras, man.
Well, we're filming for safety reasons. Because you're here.
I'm sorry. I'm here because he invited me.
Really? You say we can have sex.
Okay.
But not right away.
I'm just
do you want me to yell this on the top of my lungs that this is what you said?
If you want to do it, then I will call the police and I will say that you're harassing me.
Why can't you own up to your mistakes?
What mistake am I doing
You're
when
here.
he paid for having dinner? What is so wrong with that?
This is not just dinner. You're here to have sex with him.
No, I was not.
You read this for me.
Okay, no, I don't need to read that.
Why can't you read it?
Because I can't read.
Yeah, you can. You're the one who typed this.
Okay.
You're the one who typed this.
I'm going to have to call the policeman.
Go ahead. Call him.
And I'm going to say that you guys are harassing me.
Call him. We'll sit here, wait for them, just like you, and I will show them this.
I will be going home.
Why don't you call the police? Why not? Call them. We're here waiting for you. Call them.
You
call them. Call them. You said that you would call them. What changed your mind all of a sudden?
Okay, I'm leaving now.
You changed your mind. You said you would call the police.
Do you want me to leave?
I said if you leave, we're gonna call. But I said the second choice.
Then you can call.
You want me to call?
Then you call and I will be leaving. Then they will not find me, man.
I have your address and everything. We know where you work.
No,
we know where you work. Yes.
No, you don't.
You don't know where you work?
No.
You don't work in Moval?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Ah, the hot dog restaurant, huh, bud?
No.
You want me to go over there tomorrow and knock on the door and show them these chats?
Oh, I can call them and let them know that you're harassing.
I thought you don't work there.
No.
I thought you don't work there.
I work
so
at
why
the
would
Park.
Haha, good one. So I'm giving you one last chance. Either let's have a sit down, real talk, and own up to these mistakes, Aaron, because I don't want to get this any further. I already have all your information. I don't need to go do this. I don't need to go to your job and report you to your job. I don't need to go call the police. What you need is help. But in order to get the help that you need to own up to your mistakes, bud, because right now you're lying through your teeth. You're not owning up to anything. You're blaming the victim. What you should be.
I am the victim.
The victim is the 14-year-old that you're here.
Doesn't matter, but he's the one that paid.
You see,
he's the one that.
Yeah, you wanted to come here.
No, I wanted to come here for dinner. That was
for what?
It.
For what else? What else?
That was it.
Is that it?
He wanted to come to my house and have sex.
How old is he?
You should have that information.
Why can't you even own up to that?
Because I am not here for sex. I'm not here for that. I'm here to make friends.
It sure doesn't seem like it.
Well, it doesn't seem like what he was sitting there texting me.
It sure doesn't seem like it says,
yeah, well, it
when you
like...
come to my apartment, we can have sex, but not right then and there. Do you know what I'm saying? Then you talk about how I've told you I'm only a top. Are you a bottom? So I have a question. Did you delete the messages that I sent you? Oh, so you're asking him to delete the messages, right? Why would he tell him to delete the messages, Aaron? Why?
Okay. So
why would you tell him that? Why?
Okay, so
why? Answer it.
My intentions were wrong, yes.
What were your intentions?
I was really not, my intentions were not to have sex. I was just wanting to come over for dinner.
Come on, man.
But he was
Come on, man.
No.
We just read this whole page.
Okay, but read what he said.
It doesn't matter what he said. It's
yes,
what you
does.
said.
No, it does matter what he says.
It doesn't matter what he says.
Yes, he does. Yes, it does.
He asked you if
he asked me.
And what did you say?
Over. I told him that if you have the messages, I did.
I'm reading them to you. Okay. You can't even answer the question.
You keep interrupting me. You keep interrupting me. You're not letting me finish, man. It says clearly that I'm not here to have sex with you.
Where does it say that?
You have the messages.
Show it to me. Show it to me. I will read it verbatim if you could show it to me.
I don't know because I can't read.
Hey, who's this guy anyway? Never seen him in my life.
I will talk to you about it in a.
Live here or what?
No, he doesn't live here. But yeah, but you clearly say we can have sex, but not right then and there. You talk about yeah. He has a bunch. What's in the backpack, bud?
What?
What's in the backpack, bud?
That's my backpack.
I know what's in it.
My charger, my stuff for my...
Did you bring the pajamas? Did you bring the...
I did not.
Did you bring...
Do you want to look?
Sure, show it to me.
Yeah, so go look, and so you'll be embarrassed that you don't find anything.
Can you show
in
it?
there.
Open it. Don't
No.
hit me with the backpack.
No, there's
Open it up
nothing
for
in
me.
here, man. So you want to see there's nothing in here that shows that.
What's in there?
It's just my phone charger, my thing for my makeup, my thing, and that's it. Does that show like I'm gonna spend the night?
It sure does, because you were
No,
gonna
it does
go
not.
back to your apartment.
No, it does not.
This is what the plan was, Aaron. You came here
The
to
plan
pick up.
was in the messages that he was gonna come and help me.
Help
okay?
you with what?
With packing. Okay.
And what
That's
else?
that was it.
That was it.
He's the one that texted me.
You
and
talk
wanted
about this right here, Aaron.
Okay, and it also stated from him that he wanted.
What did you write here? Can you explain that to me? What
Okay,
did you write?
what does it say
Hey, don't
here?
touch my paper.
Then don't get into my face.
Hey, if you touch me, I'm gonna defend myself. I'm giving you
Then
one
that's fine.
opportunity.
And if you sock me, then that's fine.
If you sock me, I'm gonna defend
No, if you
myself.
sock me, I would defend myself as well.
Okay.
Because you're insulting a disabled person.
So you say right here, we can have sex, but not right then and there. Do you
My
know what I'm
attention's
saying? Why would
right
he say
there.
that? Why?
That there doesn't mean that I wanted sex.
You said we could have sex.
No, okay, but not
would he
right then and there. Okay,
When
so
were
my
you?
intentions
When were you gonna
were
do it?
not.
When were you gonna do it?
Not.
When were you going?
Not.
To? It says when were you going
Okay,
to? When?
not.
Where does it say not?
Okay, it says not.
Not right then and there.
That's right.
So at your
that means-
apartment.
No. it
Yeah,
is not.
you say we could come to my apartment, Aaron.
He can read the other message that he wrote. He said he was gonna come over and help me.
With what? Show it to me.
You have the messages.
You really don't have any remorse, bud. You really don't have any
Yeah,
remorse.
you don't either.
How do you? Why would I have remorse for what you did?
For something I didn't do?
You're
sitting
here.
Yeah, I'm
You're
here.
here.
Because
Yeah, exactly. You showed up
Okay,
here.
absolutely.
Did he force you in the Uber?
Yes.
You put a gun to your head and said, "Get in the Uber."
Yeah.
You did? Show it to me.
I don't know.
Liar, liar. You see how many times you lie?
No, because you're
How
lying.
many
You're
times
putting
you
words in my
lie?
mouth, man.
Oh my God.
You're putting words in my mouth.
What do you guys work for? Like, what station?
I will talk to you about it in a second, but okay. You talk about I love you, honey. I really appreciate you doing this. You're really sweet. You want to hear the voice
but
calls?
that's- but
Here, you
that's
want to pull out
nothing
the
wrong.
voice messages. Pull out the voice messages and play them. Since you say that you didn't say it on the voice messages, we're gonna play it for you in front of your face with your voice, and let's see what you say. Okay?
Let's see.
You talk about a one-night stand with the kid.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
I said I'm not looking for a one night stand.
You said
No,
I
I did not.
Here, play it.
I did not say I was.
Where did he say one night stand in the voice calls?
No, I said I'm not looking for a one night stand.
Then what did you say?
I said I'm not looking.
You talk about
No, you don't know, man.
I don't know. I have the whole chats right in your face.
Yeah, but you're not sitting here reading what he wrote.
What did he write?
So he basically wrote everything to get me out here to do this to me.
He forced you.
Basically, he scammed me.
How did he get money from you? Did he ask you for
No,
money?
he sat there and paid for Uber to get me out here and do this because he knew.
Did he force you to come in the Uber?
No, I came
So
here
why would
for
he come in
dinner.
Uber?
I came here for dinner because he
sex.
invited. No, I did not.
You can just also go to the Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna? So let's hear.
Yeah, let's hear. Because there's nothing wrong on those, man.
Okay. Let's see. You talk about I love you, honey.
Okay, but that's something that
Oh my.
everybody says to people.
Really? Is that what they say? To
And,
a
he's,
14-year-old.
and he also said I love you too on the message too.
So you guys are both wrong?
Yes, we're both wrong, man.
What are you wrong about?
What I'm wrong about is they're saying that we can have sex at my apartment. Yeah, I'm wrong, but I did not. My intentions were when he was gonna come, I was not gonna have. If he was gonna help me pack. That was my intentions were.
So what was the point of even saying that if you weren't gonna do it?
Because he was sitting here asking me that.
Okay.
Because he was asking me that he wanted sex. He sat there in the messages and said that he had sex with other older guys back in the day.
Which
Okay.
you asked about, right?
No, I'd never asked.
Yeah, you did.
I asked him, I said, okay, how old were these guys? He said, we're older than you.
Hey, do you live right here, though?
No.
Does he live right here?
No, he doesn't.
I've seen him before. He doesn't live here. Why is he talking right here? I don't get it.
Here.
I really appreciate that, honey. That you're sitting there and wanting to make me Mexican food. That was really sweet. Okay, but there's nothing wrong with that. Please make it mild.
Mild.
Not so hot. I don't like spicy stuff.
That's nothing wrong.
I'm not into fried beans. I'm not into noodle. Okay, but that's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so you need to find out first.
I know I'm clicking on the messages because you send so many voice messages. Relax, bud. You're guilty. Relax.
Okay, and
you're
like
guilty.
He's not either.
You're guilty, but relax.
Message to please buy sodas. Okay, so is that enough? And what I don't understand is how are you going to be able to pay for my Uber? Okay.
Relax. Calm down. I'm clicking through them.
Okay.
You're guilty. You talk about right here. You said
okay,
you talk about bottom.
He also said as well.
You are gonna get arrested, but if you keep up this attitude, you understand? You're gonna get arrested.
Yes, I understand, but did you not understand what I said? A one-night stand is that.
Oh,
listen. Listen.
Oh.
You're jumping the gun. Listen to the message.
Okay, well listen.
But did you not understand what I said? A one-night stand is that I don't want you to just think that we're just gonna have sex and then you get up and leave, and then I never hear from you again. But I said I'm not looking for that.
Oh my God.
Listen. They took advantage. They hurt me so much. Okay. Okay, but that's. It's like I don't want this just to be a one-night stand. Okay, I said it's not gonna be a one-night stand. Okay, you're wrong.
You said I don't want this to be just a one-night stand. Oh, you think this is funny? You think this is funny? You think grinning?
No.
What happened now? What happened now? This is your own voice. You see, why are you lying when we are presenting?
Okay, but
you are guilty.
Okay, but he has.
I'm gonna raise my voice. I'm gonna call the police.
But
keep
keep
up this attitude.
He's as well, man.
I'm not here for him. Am I talking to him? I will talk to him afterwards. I'm here for you.
Yeah, you're here yelling at me for no reason. You're dealing with a disabled
I'm about
person.
to tell him to call the police right now. I'm gonna show them everything. You're gonna go to jail where you belong. Do you want me to do that? Yes or no? So own up to your mistake. Own up to it. Be a man. Be a man. Own up to your mistake. Say, hey, I'm sorry. I f***ed up. I came here to have sex with a 14-year-old. I don't know why I did it, but I showed up to do it. I will never do this again. This is what you should be doing, but you're not man enough. You think you're the victim. You think you're smarter than everybody. You think you can outsmart everybody. You are not smart to do that, bud. Okay? Why don't you own up to it? Why can't you own up to it? Why can't you say I'm sorry? I effed up. I shouldn't have done it. I came here to have sex with him. I'm sorry. You have all the messages and the proof. I can't lie to you anymore because you heard it with your own voice, right? Why can't you own up to it? Why not?
Because that's not my intentions.
Your intentions were right here. We listened to it.
Okay, but
we listened to it.
I understand that, but we were not going to have that. I just came here for dinner. A one-night stand.
Hey, you see why you can't listen to your own voice? Because that's what you say.
Because you're putting words in my mouth.
This is your voice. This is your voice. What do you mean that this is? I'm putting words in your mouth. This is your voice.
Okay, I understand that, but that's not my intentions.
This is exactly your intentions. You explained it in a voice message.
Okay, I came here for dinner. That was it.
Oh, you have no remorse. I'm about to tell him to call, and you are gonna go where you belong in jail. I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds to own up to your mistakes. If you can't do that, I'm gonna tell him to call. Do you understand?
Yes.
So think about it for 10 seconds. I'm not going to say anything. Think about it very deeply. I'm going to ask you some of the very questions that I asked you earlier. Hopefully you're honest with me. If you lie to me once, it's over. I'm going to tell him to call. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to ponder your decision right now. Give you 10 seconds to ponder it. Think long and hard because we know where you work. We know where you live. Everything. All right. How old was the kid?
He told me he was 18 from the beginning, and then he clarified and said he was 14.
14. And what did you do once he told you he was 14?
I told him I wanted to be in a relationship with them.
A relationship? What type of relationship?
Like a boyfriend and boyfriend relationship.
Okay. And did you talk sexual to him throughout these conversations?
Basically, we were talking about, he was asking me he told me he was a bottom and I told him I was a top. So yes, I did.
You did what?
I did say that I was a top, and he did clarify that he was a bottom.
Okay. And did you ever ask him to delete the messages?
I did.
Why would you tell him to delete the messages?
Because of this type of thing that I'm going through right now.
What is this type of thing?
I don't know what this is, but yeah.
Why would you tell him to delete the messages? Because of what? For what reason? Were you scared of getting in trouble?
Yeah.
Why would you get in trouble?
Because I just didn't want to get in trouble.
Why would you get in trouble? Why?
Because he's a minor.
Okay.
And
So
I'm basically an adult, yes.
So you're an adult, he's a minor, and you talk sexual, that's why you would get in trouble, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. And what did you want to do with him today according to these chats?
Basically, he invited me to come over for dinner, and he made me Mexican food, and then he wanted to come over to my apartment, help me, and then wanted to have sex.
What?
He wanted to come over and have sex with
He
me.
wanted to, or you wanted to?
He wanted to.
I'm giving you these opportunities, man. Let's not play games here. Let's not play games.
Okay.
Who wanted the sex?
I did.
You did, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And where was this sex going to happen?
At my house.
At your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
So how was the game plan going to happen? You showed up like you did today, right?
Mm-hmm.
You met him, right? You met the guy. What was going to happen once you met him? Tell me exactly how it was going to go down.
He told me in the message that he was gonna treat me out to dinner, and that he was gonna pay for Uber for us to go back. He was gonna pay for Uber to come back.
So you show up here like you did. Were you guys going to go back to his apartment upstairs, or back to his
We were gonna have dinner here.
dinner at his apartment?
He said he was making dinner,
Okay.
and then he said that we were gonna go back to my apartment.
And then when you go back to your apartment together, what was going to happen once you guys stepped foot inside of your apartment?
I told him, I said, well, I wanted to finish packing, and then he said he was gonna spend the night, and then that's when we were gonna have the sex.
Wait, I couldn't hear the last part. You're speaking a little low.
He stated that when you go back to my apartment, told him I was gonna help finish packing, and then he was gonna spend the night. Spend the night at my house.
And then what?
And then we were planning on having sex.
Okay, and what were the positions?
He said that he was a bottom, and I told him I was a top.
Okay, so you were gonna penetrate him, yes or no?
Yes.
Were you gonna have oral sex with him?
Yes.
Were you gonna what else were you gonna do besides penetrational anal? Was it anal you said?
I guess.
Anal sex and oral sex?
Mm-hmm.
Who was gonna do the oral?
I don't know what that is.
Oral sex, like you just said yes, you were gonna do it with him.
I was gonna do B-top, yes.
B-top, what is B-top?
Fuck him in the ass, I guess.
Okay, so
You
how
already called the police, did you?
No, I didn't.
Then why is the police coming?
That's an ambulance. Can't you tell the difference? Would you like me to call?
No.
Okay, that's an ambulance. Does that sound like a cop?
I don't know what they sound like.
Well, you should know. You've been arrested before, right? You're in the system, bud. You should know exactly the ins and outs of these systems. So tell me, how long was this going to happen for?
I don't know.
Give a rough estimate.
I don't know.
Well, tell me 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 hours, 1 hour, 5 hours, 30 seconds.
It was probably just gonna be like 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Were you gonna use condom or raw?
I don't use condoms, but
So it's gonna be raw.
mm-hmm.
Okay. And you were gonna penetrate this, and after you guys have sex, what was going to happen?
He was gonna go back to his house.
The next day?
No, probably I don't know what his plans were.
I mean, what was your plans with him?
The point of it is that I was gonna just have him and help me pack. But
So after you have sex with him, you guys were gonna pack?
I think he was gonna come back home. I don't know what we didn't go that far. We didn't go that much further.
Well, he was gonna. The plan was that he was gonna spend the night at your place, right?
And then the next day he was gonna come home.
That's what I was asking.
Yes.
The next day he's coming back home, right?
Yes.
Were you gonna keep a relationship with him? Yes or no?
Yes.
How long were you gonna date him for?
I don't know until he turns 18. I don't know.
So you break off the relationship once he turns 18. He's too old for you now.
No. I was gonna still be in a relationship with him when he turns 18.
When he turns 18? How long was this gonna last for?
I don't know.
Did you talk about marriage with him?
I did say that I was looking for a relationship, that someday I want to get married someday.
So you wanted to marry him?
I didn't say marry him. I said someday I want to get married someday.
Someday? Do you have any remorse for what you did, Aaron?
I do. I really do. Because
Tell me what you did wrong. Tell me.
What I did was wrong was kind of sitting there and texting him that and
texting him what? Be detailed. Don't be narrow. Don't be broad. Don't be.
I was wrong of texting him and
Who's him?
Whatever his name was.
How old is whatever his name is?
I don't know his name.
I said, well, how old is he?
14.
Okay, that's what
I was wrong of texting him, and I was wrong.
Be detailed. Be detailed.
I don't know, what do you mean by detailed?
When you, like, for example, when you say I was wrong for texting him, say I was wrong for texting the 14-year-old about sex and wanting to have, you know, be detailed.
I was wrong of texting a 14-year-old and having sex with them, and I was wrong of coming here because my intentions were
Your intentions were already stated here. Don't go backtrack. Don't backtrack. If you backtrack, then it will make no sense. It'll just be like you're juggling around different things. You gotta stick with one and own up to your mistake and be remorseful. That's the way to go. So we'll reiterate what you said. Go back and say what you said earlier.
I was wrong of texting a 14-year-old and wanting to come over and have sex with them.
And you were gonna have sex with him at your apartment? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, and it was gonna be what type of sex?
Oral.
And?
No condom.
And? Anal?
Anal.
Okay. And it was gonna last for how long?
10 minutes.
Okay. After you do it for 10 minutes, what was the plan?
He was just gonna spend the night and then go home the next day.
Okay. Nice. Okay. And so what happened previously with your other charge a few years ago?
Another disabled client accused me of assaulted him at a disabled program, and there was nothing proving his story.
There was nothing proving his story?
His allegation.
His allegation? Were you working at a...
I was working at no, I was fired actually. I was there for 12 years as a janitor, and I was fired after April 6, 2018.
You're fired because of the crime?
Nope, because of the attendance.
The what?
Attendance.
Attendance, okay. So how did you get, what was the job that you had with this situation?
It was a disabled program within the regional center.
Regional center?
Yeah, it's a have you heard of the shooting that happened in San Bernardino?
No.
Okay, it was a shooting that a family did not get their child, approved in the regional center. So they did the shooting in the office.
Okay.
But I was there for 12 years as a janitor, and they fired me because of attendance.
Okay.
And then the client, after a year, came up and accused me of bullied him and assaulted him, and there was no evidence, no DNA, nothing to prove.
So you were accused of...
I was accused of something I didn't do.
Okay. And how old was this victim?
He was in his 20s.
He was in his 20s. How old were you?
I was in my 40s.
You were in your 40s?
No,
so
I'm actually
30s.
40, in my 30s, yes.
Okay. And you're not on the sex offender registry, right?
I am a tier 1.
You're a tier 1 sex offender. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. You're a tier 1. What does tier 1 mean?
That is the lowest offender.
That's the lowest. So you are a sex offender.
But it does not have to do with the child.
I never said, I just said you are a sex offender?
A tier 1.
Tier 1. Okay. Here, you want to walk out? Let's go walk out there. Let's get away from the public. We're trying to do you a favor right now. Let's go walk out this way.
Okay.
I appreciate you being honest, like you were earlier at the end. At the end, you were being more honest.
I'm very sorry. I'm just really scared and nervous.
We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to touch you. Relax. We won't do that. We just want to get the help that you need. You understand? Walk this way.
What? Oh,
Did you call?
No, I did not.
Who called?
You guys probably did.
We didn't call.
You guys.
Are you gonna be honest with him? Are you gonna be honest with him, Aaron? Be honest. Go ahead. Go ahead and be honest.
What's going on?
Well, supposedly the kid that I was talking to paid for Uber and had me come over, and he was 14. Okay, but my intentions were. It says in the messages, but my intentions were not to have anything sexual with him. Okay. But he wanted to come over to my apartment and help me. And
Do you have anything, any weapons on you? Anything
No,
illegal
I
on you
do
at all?
not.
You take that back up, back.
but I'm just tired of sitting here.
Yeah, I understand. Make sure you don't have any weapons, all right? Sit around for me. Just put your
Yes.
around. Make sure you don't have any weapons, all right? All right. What I want you to do right now is go with this deputy. He's going to have you have a seat in the back seat of one of our patrol cars. Okay? Thank you. First 120, I'm 97. We'll talk about that. Is that your watch? Yeah. It's JT's right? What do you guys have?
Hello, sir. So we have all the chats.
Okay.
We have the voice.
Call on 95 Heartland.
We have the voice recordings.
Yes, I understand, but did you know?
This guy, he came out to have sex with a 14-year-old boy.
Okay.
He's a sex offender, by the way. He's a tier 1 sex offender.
Yeah, we'll double check all that.
We tell him, yeah, I'm about to be 14. Hope you don't mind. I thought you said you were 18, which we never told him we were 18. Yeah, I'm about to, and then I said act that age, but I've been with boyfriends older. I don't want to get in trouble. No one will find out. You promise. Don't let me down because we can both get in trouble. Clearly knows. Sorry. Let me just
Push one of my cars.
all right. Sorry. Yeah. So, and this is. He messaged us on Sunday, June 3rd. Hi, love. How are you? Good. If you don't mind.
Do you have the all the stuff from the beginning of your contact with him?
This is the beginning.
Like everything?
This is
Okay.
the beginning, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Let this guy know because he's the one that actually.
Oh, yeah,
I just wanted to get
sorry.
A starting story here. So go ahead.
okay, I'll be right back. Here, you want to hold on to this?
Can we have those? Or?
Yeah, you can keep them.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. All right, guys. Be safe.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That was number 368. Got this guy off the streets, son. Registered sex offender Aaron E. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys his Instagram. Are you guys ready for his Instagram? Yes. I'll tell you guys the Instagram once they drive off, because I don't know. How good was that catch, though?
10 out of 10. Perfect.
Got him to break at the end, bro. I told you he was gonna act. Did I say that? I said that this guy is gonna act
Drama
like the
queen.
victim.
Yeah, you'll throw drama queen.
Drama queen, male Karen, victimizer. I told you, I called it.